It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Right on it there, but this is foul over towards the first base dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Turner has it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now Carlos. Santana. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Strasburg has tossed more than 1,000 innings at the big league level, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down.
He's safe.
Ready on 1 and 2, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. On the run is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. And he'll step off and try again. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Arrieta has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Batting fourth, third
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Turner on third with 2 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Fouled off. 2-2, here it is. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
No score. Here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Popped him up. Wieters has a play. 2 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
2 out with the man at first. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, 1. Soto step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. First offering on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 8 hits in 28 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that misses 1-1. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jake Arrieta. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Popped high in the air. Rendon is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Kingery. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance? Adam Eaton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And good patience exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as he steals second. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Eaton stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that misses ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. Settling in now, Anthony Rendon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 home. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. Three and 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Juan Soto to the plate now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Hoskins going back on it to the track. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Eaton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Soto moving in He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Harper coming on, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt here, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Missed with a slider. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ryan Zimmerman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Hit on the ground out to short. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Coming to the plate now, Steven Strasburg. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 2.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make.
And we'll have to leave it there. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Adam Eaton. It was a walk in his last trip. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He was drilled by a pitch his last time.
Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Now batting, Bryce Harper. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashia. Anthony Rendon stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Tap down the line. The 0-2 home. Now the runners take off again. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, it's there, and he's out at third base. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So striding in, Pat Neshek. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Bifo is there. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And in steps Scott Kingery. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Fouled off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A ball and a strike. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He was a ground down victim last time up. Now here's the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his two. Greg Holland comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Hit in the air out to left field. Soto is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Missed with a slider. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Santana stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Striding into the box, Greg Holland. He's newly in. Victor Robles will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Victor Robles.
The 0-1. Swings through the slider there. Robles, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he'll continue this role he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can land.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Aaron Altair will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Eaton. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-0 pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
So he got him swinging. Cesar Hernandez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. As Dribble Cabrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13. And Dribble Cabrera.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Zimmerman has got it, and the side is retired. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This game for the Phillies.
Lays off 1-0.
Right field. Number 23. Aaron Altair.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Ramos waits on it. 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 0 for 4.
Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. In now is Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Digging in once again, Juan Soto. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing
threw it right past him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Here's the first pitch, and a whiff at a good slider that time. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Now both runners on the move. Punt attempt misses. The throw down. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he's safe. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Kingery, the runner at third. Santana stands at second, no outs. And he popped him up. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. But he'll in fact take the safe option here and hold on at second base with 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the payoff pitch. At the plate, Michael Franco. He flew out. Joaquin Benoit takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. And the runner's coming home. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the 9th.
The batter,
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Altair. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. At the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Luis Garcia comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 57, Luis Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Altair on the move. He's there and records the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He'll look to bounce back after striking. Michael Taylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Franco. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Into the box, Wilmer Depot. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 1-0. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Hernandez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he wound up having just 1 at-bat, but he stepped into a crucial spot and delivered off the bench. In my mind, that was a turning point in the game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro Train
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Boston. Digging in, Chris Taylor. We are set for the Dodgers. Second baseman. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Popped him up. Moreland trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-2. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez moves over, 1 out. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1, here it is. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And Grandal able to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1 home. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Matt Kemp. There's a strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
stepping in, Yasiel Puig. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Now at the plate, number 13. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Moreland.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the lead.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. From the stretch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hernandez is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-1. Dribbled up the line. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Taylor, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Grounded back up the middle, backhanded, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of. Into the box now, Sandy Leon.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Now landed in on the fists, 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd. Coming to the plate now.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Leon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Jackie Bradley Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's set. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with a man at first. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Ready now, Justin Turner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Leon is under it. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Cody Bellinger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball in?
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swing and a little tapper. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. At the plate, Rafael Devers. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And this is fouled at the plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, so here's Matt Kemp now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a change. Up a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. And the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Sandy Leon. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Hernandez ranging forward. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now in the box, Ian Kinsler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Grandal has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, Kike Hernandez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Taylor takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Hard hit ball to second, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Taylor. And that's the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Machado. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Count even at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters.
Number 9.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed. So with a left-handed.
Rafael Devers.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. 2 down. Now at the plate, number 13. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 0 for 7. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Eduardo Nunez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. A ball and a strike now. Nunez on at first. Nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the runner's on his way home. And they blow the run down here as the run scores even on a botched squeeze attempt, and they'll take the lead here. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. This is foul right side. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And they'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs and only 2 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. I'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder number 3, Michael Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. In now, Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. In now for Washington, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Paxton has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Then that. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder D. Gordon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Defoe right there. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scored. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Scherzer, originally from the state of Missouri. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Out to short for Segura. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Standing in, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 22.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball one. Missed with a breaking ball. Rendon, the runner at second with one away. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs.
Got him looking, and that'll do. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ryan Healy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Runners going. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Soto over to his left, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Taylor looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. He's running again. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And now he's on the move again for second. Got him swinging. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And now the runner's trying for third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Juan Soto to the plate now. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Cano calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's running. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Settling in now, Cameron Maybin. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in to try it again, Mark Reynolds, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Digging in now, Matt Wieters. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Henniger ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
He got him. Lively fastball. Leading off the inning, Mitch Haniger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto has it in his sights. 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Kyle Seager would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. First pitch coming, here it is. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended?
A swing and a miss. That retires. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Taylor. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Paxton steps into his windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ryan Healy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Hit well on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here now it's Mike Zunino. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Healy at second. Segura at first with no outs. Popped him up. Wieters shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. And he lays off there, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's D. Gordon now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Taylor is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Anthony Rendon goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Juan Soto is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. But taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. 0-1 the count. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Right fielder.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So striding in, Robinson Cano. He started out the evening 0 for 2. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. High pop-up. Scherzer waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a ground ball to third. So this is foul for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Number 60 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman to second for 1 on the first. And how about that for an inning? Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Nationals on top of this one.
Designated hitter, Mark Reynolds.
Alex Colomé is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Adam Eaton is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready for another shot now, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adam Warren takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
First offering on its way. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now at the plate, Wilmer Defoe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1. Warren offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Riding into the box, Gene Segura. A fly out and a single for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 1-0 the count. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Missed with a slider. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Michael Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon has a play. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. There's Cano. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Here's Cameron Maybin now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ben Gamble will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Doolittle stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Haniger. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pickoff move to second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Juan Soto to the plate now.
Leading off for the Nationals, left fielder, number 22.
Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And again a throw, and the runner back. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He reached on a single in his first try. Roenis Elias comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 0 for 7. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Wilmer Defoe swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Michael Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nick Vincent takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 50.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's a .333 hitter.
Robinson Cano.
Ready on 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto moves over, one away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the